Hi, Word Pathfinder. It's my pleasure to connect with you as always as we enter week 4 of our 15-week growth challenge. Today, we're going to be talking about how to turn every of our experience to a growth opportunity. How do you turn your experience, to a growth opportunity? Often, I've heard people say experience is the best teacher. I hear that all the time, and I ask myself, is experience really the best teacher? Why do I ask? Because I've seen myself make one or two mistakes repeatedly without learning from it. And I've seen others make the same mistake over and over and over again, and they don't learn anything from it. I've seen people repeat the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. They expect a different outcome. So if the experience is indeed the best teacher, I don't think that anybody should repeat the same mistake twice. So I don't think experience is the best teacher. So what is the best teacher? Experience is not the best teacher. It is only evaluated experience that is the best teacher. Only evaluated experience teaches us anything. Evaluated experience is experience with what? With reflection. Experience where we reflect over the experience and find lessons from the experience. That is the only experience that teaches. Experience without reflection does not teach us anything. It's only evaluated experience, which is an experience that we reflect over, that teaches us anything. Therefore, the only way to learn and grow from all our experiences is to pause and intentionally, regularly reflect. The only way to what? To learn and grow from our experiences is to pause what? And intentionally, regularly do what? Reflect over our experiences. Why is reflection key to growth? Why is reflection key to growth? Reflection is key to growth because the habit of regularly pausing to reflect over our experiences, makes the reflection, turn our experience to insight. Reflection does what? Turns our experience to what? To insight. Anytime we reflect, it turns our experience to insight. So how do I reflect? 4 ways I reflect. 1, find or create a place, quiet, conducive, where you can be alone to reflect. 2, find your time or create your time or fix your time of reflection. You need to fix a time. You're usually at the end of every day. 3, reflect by asking yourself questions about your experience and coming up with answers yourself. Usually, the best answer to your life questions come from you and not from others. I take that again. The best answers to your life questions come from you and not from what? Others. So take time to do what? To ask yourself personal questions about your experience and come up with answers yourself. 4, in turning your experience into insight with reflection, use what I call the 4 I's. I was taught the 4 I's by my leadership coach, John Maxwell. 4 I's. What are the 4 I's? The first one is investigation. What is investigation? Investigation helps you find meaning in your experience. So what do you do when you investigate? You ask yourself investigative questions. Questions like, what is good about this experience? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? What could I have done differently? Why are these questions important? It helps you to find out what you did right so that you can repeat it and create the same result consistently. And it helps you to find out what you did wrong so that you can avoid doing such things, so that you don't get the same result and repeat the same thing again. So the first one is investigation. And what do you do here? You ask yourself investigative question. The second one is incubation. Second I is what? Incubation. This is where you meditate longer on the investigative questions, holding in your thought those questions that are important to you, holding this longer. This is where your reflection begins to produce results. Why? It leads you to this third one, which is called illumination. So when you hold longer in form of incubation in your heart, those questions, you begin to get insight, you begin to get answers. So it's the third eye, which is the illumination stage. These are the stage where you begin to get answers, you begin to get insight, you begin to get answers to your question, your experience begin to give you insight, you begin to clearly the things that you did right, the things you didn't do right, the things you should avoid the next time. Okay, that's the investigation. That's what? That's illumination stage. And the fourth eye, okay, is illustration. What does illustration does for us? Illustration ensures that we, take the lesson and convert them, okay, take the experience and convert them into teachable lessons. Take our experience and do what? And convert them into what? Teachable lessons. And this is the point where experience, through reflection, becomes the best teacher. At this point, your experience, becomes, the best teacher, because you have teachable lessons that you can teach yourself and others. And these lessons you can adopt as part of your life philosophy. This is the place when experience begins to teach you. So how do I, as I close, how do I reflect effectively? First, what? Create a place or find a place, that's quiet for reflection. 2, fix a time, usually at the end of the day. 3, reflect by thinking about, asking yourself personal questions about your experience and get answers yourself. And finally, reflect, using the 4 eyes. First is investigative questions about what did you do right, what is good about your experience, what is terrible about your experience, what should you avoid next time. Incubation is where you hold longer in your experience so that the experience can lead you to insight. Illumination is when you begin to get insight. And finally, illustration is when you turn the experience to teachable lessons for yourself and for others. I hope this was useful. If it was, please help me share it with others so that we can reach more people with our growth experience. Thank you. See you next week. Have a nice day.